Psalms 97 and 10. You people are deceived, man. Americans are deceived. Y'all don't know God, okay? Y'all don't study the Bible. Y'all barely read the Bible.
Psalms.
Y'all of the world, man. In America, it's a good thing to be of the world because it benefits you. Being wicked benefits you. Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High does not benefit you in America, bro. It doesn't benefit you. Women being in order does not benefit them.
What is when you say Most High? What is that in reference to?
The Most High, who the world ignorantly called God.
Okay. What is the word God in reference to?
Well, the word God goes back to the Hebrew word Allah, which means power.
Right.
But when I mention God, I'm talking about the Most High God.
So when they say in God we trust, we clearly know that they ain't talking about.
What?
You feel me?
Satan is a God.
You feel me?
The angels are gods.
Right.
The Israelites are God. What God are you speaking of when you? That's a good point, bro.
Yeah.
When they say
in God we trust.
In God, what God are you talking about? Because we know what God you're really talking about. You're talking about Satan.
Right. Now the reason I brought that out
That's
is
a good
because
point,
you can't be saying in God we trust, but then you don't follow any of his acts.
Exactly. And you don't enforce any of his laws.
That's
bro.
what I meant to say. So like that's what I meant to say. What you just said.
You literally got laws that encourages people to break the laws of the Most High. The ways of America are contrary to the Bible, and we'll get into that. But read that, bro. Psalms 97 and 10.
Psalms 97 and 10. Yea, that love the Lord hate evil.
Read it one more time, bro. Read it loud, bro.
Ye that love the Lord hate evil.
If you love the Lord, you will hate evil. Right? You will be against homosexuality. You wouldn't allow little 8-year-olds to take puberty blockers, right? You wouldn't have transsexuals, people dressing up as girls and girls dressing up as boys, right? It wouldn't be custom to cut your beard. You would not exalt women above men. Read it again, bro.
So like, which verse is it?
Verse 10.
Verse 10. Ye that love the Lord hate evil.
Ye that love the Lord hate evil. That's in the Bible, bro. Why they not reading this to you in church? Well, why is nobody reading this in church, bro? The Most High is not okay with evil. He said, if you love the Lord, you hate evil. America isn't a God-fearing country, bro. These people don't fear God. You think they fear God? Look at how these women dress, bro. Look at how weak these men are, right? Look at the type of stuff they doing on Shabbat. Today is the Sabbath day, bro. What you think these people gonna be out here doing, bro? Being wicked, let's just be honest.
Absolutely.
They gonna be being wicked, bro. Why is it that you made the Sabbath day Sunday when you know it's Saturday? Why? You purposely did that, bro. Because you don't love the Lord, bro.
Absolutely.
You're not for the Lord. You're against the Lord. Everything that you do is against the Lord. You purposely do it to deliberately challenge the Most High, bro. This is what these Edomites do. This is what the powers that be do, bro.
Right.
You got something you want to say, bro?
No, not at all.
Because you go to Sirach chapter 2, verse 15. Because I'm going to show you something. Right? Because if you love America, you hate God. I don't care what you say.
Chapter 2?
Chapter 2, verse 15. If you love America, you hate the Most High. And I know y'all love America. Y'all proud Americans. Because y'all hate the Most High, man. Y'all don't want Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, to come back. Bring that out, bro. You don't want Jesus to come back.
Sirach 2, verse 15.
Okay.
That all the earth may know that thou art the Lord our God.
Okay.
Because Israel and his post, what is that?
Oh, yeah. No, you in Baruch, Sirach.
Oh my God, Sirach.
You good. Sirach, bro. Ecclesiasticus.
Right. And you said chapter
2, verse 15.
Verse 15. Sirach.
If you love God, you will hate America. For to love God is to hate evil. So we're not racist as you like to proclaim. I mean, we're racist in the sense of we're for our own people. Like we love our own people.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that, bro. A bicyclist loves bicycles. A pianist loves pianos. A racist loves his own race. But they say it in a sense of like prejudice, like you hate other people just for the color of their skin. No, we do not. No, we do not. We hate people because they're wicked and because they're against the Most High.
Before I bring this out, let me bring some clarity to what you said, right? It does not matter if you are a black man or a white man. It doesn't matter if you are a black woman.
Your shirt say black. That's the spirit, bro.
Yeah,
that's the spirit.
You
bro.
feel me? It doesn't matter
That's
if you are a black woman
lot.
or a white woman. If you do any of these wicked things, which the books speak of to not do, surely you will face what iniquity brings.
Exactly.
So it's no escaping it. We're not out here to persecute white people. We don't have nothing to do with that. Do you know what that's called? That's called politics. We don't care about politics. We're not out here for the politics. We're not out here to persecute black people. Neither. We're out here to bring validation to the truth.
Right.
And anybody who's willing to accept the truth itself, you feel me? You will get the truth.
We out here speaking, thus saith the Lord. And we got some, let me see if I could humbly engage with this Jewish man that's coming. Bring that out, bro. Sirach chapter 2, verse 15.
Sirach chapter 2, verse 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word.
Right. They that fear the Lord will not disobey the Lord. But they tell you that, you know how you show you love the Lord? By getting a church membership and confessing Jesus by mouth and you're saved. That's it. You don't have to do nothing else. You don't have to keep his commandments. You don't have to study. You don't have to learn the laws. The only thing you got to do is confess by thy mouth that Jesus is the Son of God or is God, right?
And you good.
And you good. That's not according to the Bible. Okay? Hey, good brother, can I have a word with you? Hey, my Jewish brother, can I have a word with you? Did you know, according to the Bible, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true bloodline descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Oh, hey, we can talk about it, good brother.
Okay, so what am I?
What is your nationality?
Yes.
I don't know, brother. I see you got on a yarmulke, but I don't know what your nationality
What
is.
do you think it is?
You would say you're Jewish.
I'm Jewish.
Okay, but what is your father?
That's not a national.
Hold up, bro. Hold up.
What do you think?
I'm saying, what is your father?
No, look at me.
I know what you claim to be. You claim to be Jewish, right? What I'm saying is, where does your blood go back to? Like your ancestry. I'm asking you. Let's get Ezekiel 30. Matter of fact, no, get Revelations 2 and 9. Where you going?
No,
Don't go
I have to
nowhere.
get going, but I'll
Come
tell
on,
you
bro.
this. No, I gotta get going.
Okay, are you familiar with the Balfour Declaration?
I know, listen, yes, I'm fully aware of all these things.
Okay.
Here's the thing, okay? So
I'm
my
listening.
family is from
Okay.
Spain.
Okay.
Hey, from Europe, right?
Yes.
That's where your ancestry goes,
Yep.
right?
And you know what? In some ways it's interesting because
Hey,
I want you to
brother,
run off.
you know,
brother,
we
just
were
to be
Jewish, but we were Jews before Spain existed.
Not true, not
hold
true.
on. Just to be aware.
Not true.
Jewish
Now he
is
running.
not a race.
Now he running.
That's a religion. That's a group.
Exactly.
I just wanna
now we
bring
about
this-
to now we about to get into it.
But hold on, I just want to bring this to the light, right? See, this is why I always say this scripture. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just way is his delight. See, you can't come to people, right, and bid
That's the
them
spirit, bro.
what you believe, which is to be true, but then don't do any research or try to all right, for instance, what is an apple?
Apple.
No, just answer that for real.
It's
Just
a
say,
fruit.
for me, it's a fruit, okay?
Right.
So if I come to you and I tell you an apple is a vegetable, what am I doing? I'm causing confusion, and this is what I'm trying to point out, right?
Right.
When you say things like, because what the man just said confused me. He said he's Jewish,
Right.
and that's his race. That's not possible. That doesn't even make sense.
That's not a race.
And this is why, once again, when people come out and they teach, or when people come out and speak, they cause confusion because you want us to condense our knowledge and our thinking to what you think.
Exactly. I mean, I commend him for being bold. The rest of them kept walking. Let us pass first.
Absolutely.
So I commend him for being bold, but he doesn't have the knowledge, and that's why we about to get into it. Because now the spirit of the Lord is shifting there now.
But that's
Most
just-
High want us to go into this. So
Revelations.
yeah, he said now. I don't know if y'all heard the man. What he was saying was that his people were Jewish before Spain, and that's not true. They are converts, and I'm gonna prove that. Go to Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. Because the real Jews, according to the Bible, are the Hebrew Israelites. I can show you black in the Bible, I can show you nigga in the Bible, and we can look up the actual word and see what it means. Where you at?
Revelations chapter 2, verse 9, right?
Yep, pull it up.
Revelations chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
Right, so
but are the synagogues of Satan.
read it from the top again, smooth, bro.
Salah. Revelations chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
So he said, I know thy works, thy tribulation, and poverty. Now, the last time I checked, Jewish people ran everything. And this ain't something that's new on the earth. This is something that's been happening for a long time. Like, do your research. Jewish people funded the slave trade. They owned the boats that transported the slaves. So they been had power in the earth. You understand what I'm saying? So it said, I know thy works, like tribulation and poverty. They're not in poverty. I'm not saying they don't go through tribulation. We all go through tribulation.
No, that's not
on
what
the
you're
earth.
saying. You're using this as a way to fully identify who those are.
Exactly, and who Yahushua is talking about.
Absolutely.
So we know the people in poverty. We know the people who has that mass tribulation that's going through those trials and tribulations on earth. Keep going.
But thou art rich.
But thou art rich. Why is he saying, but thou art rich? He's not talking about money, right? Because he just referenced poverty. Right. So that's how we know that don't make sense. That's
not talking about a financial status.
Exactly, that's an oxymoron. I can't say I know your poverty, but then I say I know your riches. No, he's talking about being spiritually rich because what?
Salah, you said it wrong. Say it again for the people.
It's about being spiritually rich.
Right.
So when he's saying, I know thy, read it again, bro.
Salah, I got you. But thou art rich.
But thou art rich. He mentioned that he knows the poverty of the real real Jews, but he said thou art rich.
Speaking to another people that are not the real Jews.
Exactly. But the rich part speaking to you being spiritually rich.
Right. Salah, I got you.
The old covenant was for us, and the new covenant to come is for us.
Right.
He made all these promises to our forefathers. He gave us the land of milk and honey. You get what I'm saying? He gave us the truth. Nobody can be a prophet unless they come from the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So we rich in spirit, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We rich in spirit. Nobody believes in the Most High more than so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Right.
Right. So keep going.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
No, read that loud, bro. One more time.
And I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews.
It's not talking about us. Because for the most part, we running around talking about we black, we're African American, we're Haitian, we everything under the sun, bro. It's talking about who does the world believe are the true Jews on earth, bro? Who is it? It's those Israelis.
I mean, that's who the world believes.
It's the guys walking around with the yarmulkes on.
Right.
It's the people in Israel right now. Those are the people. That's the blasphemy he's speaking to.
Absolutely.
He's speaking to the people who the world know as Jews.
So when we out here saying, I want to show you what was the word I was going to use? Oh, escapism, right? Like I'm just saying that might not be a word, right? But I'm using it as a reference point. So what people do is to not relate themselves to what their lineage actually is. They change the description of themselves, right, to escape the truth, right? So for instance, if I want to say, well, you can't call me black and you can't tell me about, my forefathers because I don't subscribe to that because I'm a Christian. That doesn't make sense because a Christian is not a race of people.
No, it's
Christian
not,
is not
bro.
A race of people.
It's not.
This is what people got to stop.